the fact the it yeah.
Minimize.
Cullen, we get it. You're a history teacher.
No, I asked.
Yes, I am.
This is on me. I asked. All right. Leo can start session now.
Fuckers, get in.
No.
Fuckers, assemble.
I am naked in my. What do you want from me?
There we are.
I feel like Leo's answer to that question. would
Of
be
course, the
different than what I was
Phantom
hearing.
Lady Butterfly is the song that is being played for this fucking fight.
Yeah, why not?
My mentor that I have to fight now. She's gonna kick my ass several times before I get it.
Oh yeah, we're following Mist. Forgot what was happening.
I love how we were like, we got a downer while she's in mist form, and Leo's like, guys, she's at 0 hit points. She's retreating.
Knowing what the stat block looks like, because for reasons and whatnot.
You cannot hurt her more than
I know
this.
what the mist does, what it means. That's redundant.
Miss probably is nothing. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Alright. Players.
Right, Leo?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Welcome back to Storm King's Thunder. It's been a minute. Last our fine heroes left, the party finds themselves in Yatar. Kind of going off a lead. The gang heads over to Yatar and finds out about a sort of gambling rig, like boat party that some of the nobles of this area used to rub shoulders, and decide, hey, this is a good place to get some information and also to follow a lead of one Nereza Black. Upon getting on the ship, the group decides to investigate a little bit, speaks with the owner of the ship, and kind of takes time to explore and gamble a little bit, in which time they find out that the owner is in fact speaking with somebody who they later confirm is in fact Nereza Black, the same person who changed Elspeth into what she is today. With a little bit of canoodling and some charming, the party fought and defeated Nereza, as her mist form kind of escapes into the night. We will scratch back to a moment in which you guys are leaving the tavern. As you're kind of following the mist through the tavern and into the night, the person who kind of like walked past as you guys were fighting Nereza is like, all right, I called the gods. What should we do? You said there was vampires, right?
We gotta follow that mist.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tesper looks to Elspeth and she goes, I mean, you're a local vampire expert currently, so what do you say we do?
She is currently retreating. Make sure that your men are stationed on all the exits and scope out the dockyard. She may try to retreat and escape.
All right, I'll go let the guards know. And he runs off to go inform the city watch.
She flips her hair. Vampires can't swim, fools.
That being said, the mist is kind of heading off in towards the city. If you all like to follow, at the pace it's going, no check required. You can follow, although it is taking a kind of winding path through some of the alleys and back roads of Yatar. And eventually, as the night starts drawing to its close, the mist enters underneath a doorway to a seemingly abandoned building in the back end of Utah.
I'm gonna go for the handle.
All right. You try the handle. The head door is locked.
I'm gonna go in with my thieves' tools.
All
in the
right.
door. That's a flat 10.
A flat 10. You not being super proficient in these tools, it takes you a solid like 4 or 5 minutes, but you do feel the pins kind of like popping one after the other. Eventually, it just takes you a bit, and eventually you are able to open the door. That being said,
That wasn't too hard, except it was kind of a little bit hard.
that being said, you enter. Do all of you have night vision?
Elspeth?
60 feet.
60 feet.
I agree.
Tessera also has 60 night eyes.
All right.
60 is
So
well
yeah,
over
so
here.
you all do see that the rooms inside are all pitch black. The windows are boarded and shuttered up, and
wait,
at the
actually, I see perfectly fine in this.
and you see no signs of the mist at the moment. You do see. Oh yeah.
I want to specifically. Are there any doors? I want to investigate the floor for like hidden door scratch marks.
Can
Okay.
I help? I am also looking at the floor.
Sure. Yeah. Please, Elspeth,
Looking for out
roll.
of place.
Are you both rolling individually, or is this an advantage situation?
I'll give Elspeth advantage. I'm just
Alright.
helping her.
Okay.
That is a lot. That is a 24.
A 21. All right.
24.
Or 24 even. Okay. Yeah. You don't notice scratch marks or hidden doorways necessarily, but throughout the dust littered rooms of a place seemingly abandoned, you do see areas that are like less dusty and seem to have been traversed, and you do get a path to a doorway that leads downstairs into the basement.
All right. Onwards. Everybody watch yourselves. No doubt she left us some welcoming presents.
All right. The party starts heading down. Upon opening the doorway, stone steps lead down into the basement. They wind a little bit, but it seems like simply the floor below was dug out, and what might have been a wine cellar at some point has been mostly cleared out, where in the center sits a coffin.
Tessera, steak ready.
I'd love a good steak.
Yeah, Tessera just, does as Elspeth says and gets ready to, follow, I guess. Steak in hand.
Pulls open the coffin.
You pull open the coffin, and there you see the reconstituting form of Nereza Black, laying there, eyes closed in the coffin, motionless.
Now.
Yeah, just like a fluid, just like swing down. Right through the
Roll
the
to
heart.
hit. Roll to hit, please.
Roll to hit. You got it. All right, let's see this. Let's see it. What is this? An improvised weapon? Strength,
Yeah.
dex? What do we-
Strength.
Fucking 22.
22. Yeah. With a quick and precise motion downwards, the stake pierces the semi-mist, semi-flesh form of Nereza as her eyes shoot open. She starts looking around, but she can't move. She can't. You can see like a bit of struggle in her eyes, but her mouth doesn't open. Her arms are slack.
All right. Now's the time. Tessera, make sure she doesn't get up. Fennec, Esme, make sure that we're not visited by anybody. I need an hour.
You got it.
Actually,
Okay.
I need longer than an hour.
And I guess I go outside.
She'll take out some chalk and just... I'm guessing that this coffin will serve as like the perfect center for this.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will start tracing. Tracing my sigil. She'll open up her book and just like follow instructions that she's written down.
All right.
That takes me an hour, I believe you said. So.
Yep.
Can I use minor illusion outside to create a sign on the door that says no entry?
Sure thing. You close the door. Minor
does it-
illusion. Yep.
It does not. It's not spelled correctly, and the symbols are hard to distinguish. So
Mhm.
like, you can't really tell what it is.
It's almost in Sylvan. Like it's a weird mix of letters between Sylvan and Common.
Yeah, I would also like to point out that I'm essentially copying what I think no entry signs look like, not writing the actual words. So to anyone who views this, it's utter nonsense.
Mhm.
That's what the attempt of what I'm going for,
Understood.
because he cannot read.
All right. Yeah. No check required for that. That just happens. All right. You
At
two
one
are
point
watching show.
during the hour where Tessera's like, standing, making sure that she doesn't move or whatever, she like looks up to Elspeth and she goes, "I meant what I said, and I'm standing by that. You know that, right? I'm not going anywhere."
She kind of reflects on that. If you're not going anywhere,
Nope.
if something goes wrong, you better fight like hell.
Oh, I sure will. Let me tell you.
And I'm guessing is my drawing done?
Let me do something real quick.
God, I'm stressed out. I'm taking
Yeah.
stress damage.
And no,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to give
as,
yourself psychic damage.
I was referring to the Darkest Dungeon stress damage system.
Don't care, Dan. I know what you'll do.
But yes.
That being said, 4 psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
God damn it, Dan!
Yeah, as the what's it called? As the hour passes, I'm assuming or Fennec and Esme, where are you? What are you doing during this hour?
I'm standing outside the door, with like, stood at the ready.
All right.
I'm guarding.
Esme, what are you up to?
I'm definitely just hanging out with Fennec by the door and be like, "This writing that you've made, it's like an art piece."
Huh? No, it
God.
says no entry or do not enter or.
It's so interesting how it definitely does not say those things.
Well, no, it's in Sylvan.
You've done a wonderful. Oh, it's in Sylvan.
It's in
Esme,
fairy
do you
language.
read Sylvan?
No, I don't read Sylvan.
Okay.
but I think she knows that it's not in Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's what I'll say. Again, the idea is that I've copied what I've seen that to look like in the real world.
It's
So
like
it says
similar.
no entry. Like it's like
It's a wet floor
off real
sign.
writing. It's like someone trying to draw the letters instead
It's
of
like an
someone
AI
writing them.
generation
Yes.
where like the words are almost right, but they're not.
Yeah, they're like nonsense. There's a Italian person who made a song to sound like it was in English, but it's just nonsense to trick Italians into liking it because they kept liking English songs. That's what's happening here. It's just utter nonsense, but it kind of sort of looks like real writing.
All right. So yeah, so the hour goes by. You two are outside, kind of standing guard, while Tessera and Elspeth are down, keeping over Nereza's body. The sigils are drawn on the floor, the pattern complete to the best of your ability. Actually, sorry. Patterns are not complete. Dan, please roll me an Arcana check
Oh boy.
to see if you can remember and replicate the sigils that you need for this.
Oh my god, he's doing exactly the same thing that
21.
I'm doing.
21? Yeah. It goes off without a hitch. That you look at them and you distinctly remember the patterns that were told to you, and they seem to be working.
Okay. And she'll just keep doing that until.
The hour goes by.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hour goes by.
Regardless. Just sort of takes a deep breath. And then goes to bite.
All right.
'Cause she's already in the center, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You climb in to the.
I straddle her.
You straddle her as you climb in. You climb into the
It's very homoerotic.
coffin
I would expect nothing
and
less from Ken.
begin draining Nereza of her life force. Dan, please make me a Constitution saving throw. 16. As you bite down and kind of begin draining the life force from Nereza, you can feel the spite and anger in her eyes and in her very being kind of entering you. Please take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As you continue kind of like draining as much as you can. You can see, Tessera, this is kind of taking a toll on Elspeth's body.
Tessera like reaches out and she puts like a hand on Elspeth's shoulder, like a reassuring thing of like physical contact that she's not currently alone, that Tessera is here, and like a slight squeeze to, you know, again reiterate the fact that, you know, she said what she said and she meant it, and you know, that kind of thing.
All right. Tessera, make a roll me a d20.
Flat d20.
Flat d20.
Flat d20. 11. It wasn't in the tray, but 11.
Okay.
D20s can't be flat.
11. All right. You feel this. Your focus is purely on draining Nereza, but through the kind of pain of draining the spite out of her, you feel Tessera's hand on your shoulder. Roll a Constitution saving throw again.
18.
18. All right. This time it goes through, your will overpowering hers. You can see Nereza kind of beginning to, her eyes start sinking, like the vitality of her life, her face just in general kind of like diminishing.
Elspeth goes, "You're doing great. I can, you know, you're doing great. I believe in you."
Elspeth, I'd
Still
like you to
bite.
roll one more Constitution saving throw.
17.
17.
Bend luck, maybe?
You were upstairs outside of the room.
Okay. I thought we were just inside. All right.
I appreciate the effort though. As the last of Nereza's light, and if any, kind of leaves her eyes, you feel like whispers enter your mind, Elspeth. You see now the husk of Nereza kind of wither and begin to crumble. And you hear voices. The shadows in the corners of the room seem to darken. You look up and your head shoots from back and forth. And while there is no light in this room, it seems as though black kind of pours out from underneath you, similar to the things that come out of your eyes when you turn to your form of dread. And it elongates out past the coffin and up the wall. And you both look over and you see the form of someone familiar, very familiar to you even, as Elspeth's shadow kind of walks out of the wall and looks directly at her and says, "You who so far in life have led your life through vengeance, face me." Elspeth, please roll initiative.
Is it bigger than her? No, you made the token back the same size.
Interesting the story the dice decide to tell. It's a natural one.
Does Tester have any say in this?
You can roll initiative.
That's a 6.
All right.
Her hand is still like on Elspeth's shoulder. Like Testra's fucking sticking to this. She is not going anywhere. She is not leaving this place without Elspeth. She's not letting anything happen to Elspeth.
You said 6?
That's, yep, 6.
All right. As you see the shadow of Elspeth kind of walk up and reach out to grab her, being like, "Is this what you wanted?" That is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
As she kind of swings out at you. Elspeth, I also want to ask, what is your HP total?
62.
Understood.
Do we hear any type of fighting at this point? Or we're like totally not there.
Make perception checks. Actually, no. What's your passive perceptions? Sorry. What's your passive perceptions?
A cool 13.
13.
Cool 12.
A cool 12 and 13. I say you hear shuffling, kind of coming back from inside the house.
You think things going well?
Well, the person was in a coffin, so if there's sound, I'm gonna go check him out. I'll let you know.
All right, I'll be right here.
All right, Esme, roll
And I
initiative, please.
Start running up. Ooh, 19.
All right, fantastic.
I will be waiting
Tessera,
until I receive word.
what are you gonna do?
Walks up and like this. Like, so she's gonna try to shove Elspeth out of the way so that Tessera is standing here instead of Elspeth. Like she's trying to physically put herself in between Elspeth and Shadow Elspeth. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Do you allow this to happen?
Okay. Not that Elspeth isn't allowing that, like she wouldn't. I'm just thinking her gaze is probably focused on this shadow version of her, so you're going to have to push her.
Yeah. Contested athletics checks.
You absolutely are going to push her. Because that is a -1.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah. Elspeth kind of gets pushed back, essentially, further into the back end of the coffin, and Tessera walks in
Yeah, Tessera walks in and goes, absolutely not. Now, would you say it was her action?
Well, I think when you have extra attack, shove becomes one of your attacks. So I think you could still attack again.
I'll say
That's
that.
what I
Yeah.
was.
Because I think when it comes to shoving, it's like you can replace one of your attacks with a shove.
I
Or an
think
attempt to grapple.
I feel like that's a feat. I don't remember if that's
Let's see.
the case
Shove
or
by
not.
me. Combat.
Ugh.
Come on, where is shove? Where is it? If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So you can attack again.
Hmm. First, I'm going to use my bonus action for Giant Might.
All right.
So I'm now going to be a size large.
Okay.
Advantage on strength, etc., etc.
Ah!
I will say Elspeth is pushed even further out.
Casper gets big.
That's where it gets big.
Now, when you size up, you add a dice, like an extra dice to that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
To your weapon attack.
cool, fantastic. Okay, then she's going to attack.
All right. Please roll to hit.
That's just that's not a good number.
That's a 13 to hit.
A 13 hits. Please
Okay.
roll damage.
And then yeesh. That's going to be 18 magical slashing.
Wonderful. So as you kind of push Elspeth out of the way, kind of stunned at what she's looking at, a shadow version of herself, you get you activate your giant's might and kind of large and imposing go to swing at the shadow Elspeth, and the axe goes through her. And immediately you feel the cut of a blade through your back as you turn around and see your shadow has struck you for 18 cold damage.
Okay.
Bitch.
So it looks like this took nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Fuck me. Okay.
Elspeth.
5. Eldritch Blast.
All right. Roll to hit, please.
Oh, I have temp HP. Fuck.
Lowest to hit is a 15.
Lowest hit is a 15. They all hit.
That is going to be 24 force damage.
24 force damage. All right. She takes it.
And then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
Still focused on this thing.
Yep.
Do I have any bonus actions I could do? I'm not gonna activate her form of dread. Yeah, that's my turn.
Wonderful. Esme.
How far away am I from?
I'd say if you dash, you can get to like the midpoint of the stairway and kind of see into the basement.
If I dash, so if I use my bonus action to Starlight Step 30 feet, would I get there in
Yeah.
just using my movement? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I Starlight Step,
All right.
sparkles, and
You
she
kind of
appears.
appear. You kind of appear there.
Oh.
Like around there, I'd say.
And which one's the shadow?
This one back here.
Can you like mark it with something so that we know?
Yes.
An evil twin marking.
Yep.
Evil
Let's
twin,
do.
evil twin.
Let's do that.
Can I use like my base insight to see if like this shadow has like intelligence and like the same stats as Elspeth?
Oh, I see.
Or-
Okay.
Does it look like an intelligent thing? You don't have to tell me. I don't
Yeah.
know if I can ask that.
Make an Arcana check.
That's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20.
+5 for 25.
All right, yeah. So you having kind of spent your younger years going through different portals to different planes of existence, you kind of recognize a little bit as to what this creature might be, and can tell that it replicates the image of somebody, the visage of somebody, but is not like an exact duplicate.
Okay. So as she sees this like really just like looks like Elspeth, she's gonna like point her finger at it, and like the light whip comes out of her head and it's gonna mind whip her, so she has to make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. Esme, make an intelligence saving throw against your own spell save DC.
What? Memento. I'm gonna use. I can't use Tides of Chaos after I rolled it, can I?
No.
I can't. Okay. That's a 4.
A 4. All right. You go to use to cast the spell that you know so well, and as it kind of reaches out and whips at the head of the Shadow Elizabeth, it kind of goes in, and you feel something pierce the back of your head. As the mind whip affects you instead. You don't know from where. Please roll damage.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Okay.
Have I heard this or any indication that I need to come in?
You probably hear her screech.
Yeah, you hear Esme
after
kind of screech
her
in
own
pain.
Spell hits her.
Alright, should I roll initiative at this point then?
Yes, please.
Okay. Ooh.
Just a little bit of damage. Just a
It
little
got
bit.
hit by my Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes.
And I can't take reactions, and I only have one action on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Fun. I love
Alright.
that. I absolutely love that.
All right. As it comes up to the Shadows Elspeth's turn, what did you roll for initiative, Cullen?
22.
22. Wonderful.
So I'll go at the end of everything here.
Yep. We'll just kind of drag that up there. There you go. The Shadow Elspeth is like completely ignoring everybody around, still eyes locked at Elspeth, walks by almost through Tessera. And as she kind of leaves the range, disappears into the shadows. Elspeth, make a perception check.
Even with Devil Sight?
Even with Devil Sight.
Perception check?
Perception, yeah.
9.
9. The shadow kind of disappears into the rest of the murky darkness and reappears right next to you. And is going to strike at you with a nat 20.
I'm going to actually use my reaction.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my reaction to invoke the rune, the cloud rune. Choose a different creature within 30 feet of you other than the attacker. The chosen creature becomes the target of the attack using the same roll. This magic can transfer the attack's effects regardless of the attack's range. Once you invoke this rune, blah, 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 blah.
Yes. Who are you choosing to take this nat 20?
Tessera.
All right. Tessera?
Yep.
I need you to roll me 4d6, drop the lowest.
Okay. Do you want them separate or just a sum?
A sum.
$11.
11. That is your sanity score. Tessera, please take 24 necrotic damage.
Yep.
And make me a sanity check.
Yeah, it was 20 what?
24 necrotic damage.
Okay, thank you. And check. That gives me what? +0?
+0.
11.
11. As the shadowy form of Elspeth goes to strike at her, the cloud rune evokes and a cloud appears between her hand, and kind of the hand disappears and reappears in a cloud next to you as it scratches across your face, and you feel angry. You feel a spark kind of form in the pit of your stomach. Remembering the thoughts of all the people that have wronged you, and a well of rage begins to form. Please lower your sanity score by 2. Tessera.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. As the Elspeth kind of strikes, she's like, "You won't face your demons alone. Watch your friends perish instead." It is your turn.
15. 20. She's just gonna try and, like, shove, like, this Elspeth, like, see if that does anything, because she knows that she can't do damage to it without hurting her. So,
Okay.
get it out of Elspeth's range, I guess.
Yeah. Make an athletics check.
22.
22. What's your athletics modifier?
My athletics is +8.
Okay. You kind of like go to shove the shadow Elspeth, and your hands go through, and you feel the force of something trying to push you from behind.
Oh my god.
Is that your turn?
Fucking really? I guess again, can she shove twice?
You can
Yeah,
try.
Chester's Chester's going to shove Elspeth this time.
Elspeth.
Not to hurt
alright.
her, but to get her out of the way.
All right. I really don't think that there's any way that Elspeth doesn't like get shoved
I
here.
rolled an 11.
All right, what'd
Well,
you
I
roll?
rolled a 14
Yeah,
for an 11.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 for a total of 28.
yeah.
I'm getting
Elspeth gets shoved 10 feet that way,
And
into the
then-
wall, but away.
So I used like this 20, 25, 30 here. Again, putting herself in between Elspeth and Shadow Elspeth.
Okay. Elspeth.
She sort of like looks to Esme. She looks at Tesseret. Stop fighting it. I think this is something I'm meant to do. Takes a deep breath. 5, 10, 15. Eldritch Blast.
All right. Roll to hit, please.
Lowest to hit is a 23. The other one's a 27.
Yeah, both hit.
That's going to be a cheeky 24 force.
Another 24. All right.
And then 20, 25, 30.
Understood. All right. Fennec.
Okay. It's me, right?
Yep, it's you.
Yep. Which angle am I coming in from? Over
You,
here?
yeah, you'd be coming from behind Esme, like, yeah.
Okay. So, I come from behind Esme and just, I see everything that's happening and I just go, oh! And I just look at the two Elspeths and just go, oh! This is mirror image. Okay. Where's the enemy at?
Esme goes, it's just bad news.
Just bad news? What? Confused.
Just
And that is Fennec's turn. Esme.
Is that also Esme's turn?
What's up?
So Elsa said don't fight it. Esme doesn't want to be near it. She takes out her decanter.
Super Soaker?
Knock in the motherfucker, and she opens it.
Mm-hmm.
Is gonna geyser on it.
All right. So what is that? It has to make a dex save?
30 gallons of water that pushes forth the geyser, 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. You aim the geyser so it's pushing it 30 feet that way.
Okay.
And blah blah blah. It must make a DC 13 strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
A DC 13, you said, strength saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. It fails. Esme, roll a strength saving throw as well.
Oh no. As the water comes from behind me. Oh, I didn't understand it.
Oh, Leo, can I have given
that
Bardic
saves.
Inspiration to Elspeth?
Yeah.
Saves.
Yeah.
Then there you go.
All right.
That definitely saves.
You save? All right.
Yes.
The water shoots forward and does in fact manage to
Yep, 30 feet that way.
Push the Shadow
And-
Elspeth that way, but there is also a water geyser that shoots out from behind you, and you manage to keep your footing on the stairs.
And she's also knocked prone.
Yes. All right.
It's my turn.
Where's prone? Prone. All right. Elspeth's turn appears. She gets up. And looks. Again, slowly just walking forward. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Fuck's sake.
I'm just going
Does she lose half
to.
of her movement?
She does.
Yep. Yep.
She has a lot of movement. Whoops.
For a dirty 20 to hit.
Shield.
Shield. The Shadow Claw kind of swings up at you, and at the last moment the arcane shield kind of deflects and her hand is placed on there, kind of grating upwards. I still locked with you. Tessa.
What is a Tessera to do in this situation except continuously shove Elspeth out of the way and hopefully maybe someday Tessera will take a hit for Elspeth other than the crit that she took. So 5, 10, yes, 10, 15, 20, 25, and she's gonna, again,
Contested
use her
shoves.
action to shove Elspeth and put herself in between
Shove.
Elspeth 1 and Elspeth the 2nd.
All right. Contested shove.
It's an 8.
Flat dice, just I fucking roll significantly better than you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say you shove her this way. All right.
Oh. Did she has to take a d4 damage, I forgot.
She has to
From
take a
the
d4 damage.
geyser.
Oh,
From the geyser.
I see.
Forgot to tell you. Boop. Hey, 4 damage.
4 damage. Wonderful. Do you take damage if you get hit by the geyser, and, like, succeed or not?
If you, it doesn't say like you take half or something.
Okay,
I'll
so it's
double check.
just
it's
it's
Saber
just
Suck.
the it's
Saber
Saber Suck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're fine. All right. Tessa, is that your turn?
Come on, steal my water. You know you would give me a hug.
Hello, Maddie.
Oops.
She tried to kill me.
Esme died.
Yep.
Is Maddie trying to kill us?
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like
Everyone
a
who
shadow
put-
thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Put that on their bingo card.
Got it.
Tessa's gonna take out like a torch and a tinderbox and light it to see if that'll do anything for the shadow.
All right.
Shadow, darkness now has light. I don't know.
Yeah. Tessa, what's your passive perception?
12.
12. Wonderful. As you kind of light the torch, and it sheds throughout the room, you see your own shadow kind of reaching out from behind me. You see the shadow Elspeth appear, but neither of them have shadows of their own.
Interesting.
Oh, is that
So
your turn?
Elspeth doesn't have a shadow, and then Elspeth's
Shadow also does not have a shadow.
I
It's
have a shadow. Okay, I had to make sure I was following. Okay, cool, got it. Yeah, that's Tessera's turn.
cool. All right, Elspeth, original,
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Roll to hit, please.
That is a 17 and a dirty 20.
17 and dirty 20 both hit.
Ooh, that is a cheeky 29 force damage.
29.
Actually, wait, I have Bardic, right?
Yep.
That is a cheeky 34 force damage.
34. Sheesh.
Damn.
Sheesh. As you like take this time to, or like as you kind of focus up and realizing that this fight is in part your own, but you have people supporting you, you center yourself and take your shots. How would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Elizabeth has been. She has for sure been hearing everything that this shadow has had to say. She's been like, fighting and reflecting at the same time.
Mhm.
And she just sort of looks at it and goes,
I am.
I decide who I want to be. And she just blasts it.
And
I'm
with
assuming when it dies, it just sort of.
yeah, the kind of two shots strike at the heart and the forehead of the shadow Elspeth, and it poofs. The light kind of taking its space.
Good thing warlocks hit hard.
And that'll be combat. Where is?
Well, warlocks, some old problems.
Tester looks to Elspeth and goes, "You all right? Doing okay? How you feeling?"
I think so. How do I feel, DM?
You feel strange. Tessera, you look down and you notice that Elspeth's shadow is back to where it should be. You feel a kind of pit in your stomach, Elspeth. But not necessarily uncomfortable, simply just a kind of space. However, as Tessera, you kind of like, you know, are observing Elspeth kind of making sure she's okay. You see Elspeth looks a little less pale. Looks a little bit more full. Elspeth, please make your strength stat 10.
God bless.
Without saying much of anything, Tester just kind of walks up to her and just envelops her in this like massive hug, like just tight, like it's. There's a lot of emotions in it, really.
She hugs you back. And she like starts crying. Thank you.
Tester just stays there, letting her, cry it out, whatever. Tester, rubs her back. Words of reassurance of, hey, it's okay, we're here, we're not going anywhere. You did it. You did it.
Esme appears and sparkles. Oh, group hug.
Yes. Get in here, Esme. Fennec, you too.
Group hug. So
That was
not a
fucking
mirror
weird,
image.
but
Not a mirror image.
No, a shadow, bitch.
Oh, shadow bitch. Got it.
I'm just glad I have you three.
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
hugs even tighter.
No.
With her new strength score.
Congratulations, Dan.
Bless. A shadow might not insta kill me.
So, what now?
Ooh, we could do like grave robbing. Sarah sitting there.
We
Grave
could also go
robbing?
to bed. We could go to bed.
Oh yeah, I just
Great.
realized I'm really fucking tired.
we can for sure go to bed.
So should we sleep here?
Let's not.
Let's
Yeah,
get
let's
bed.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That being said, does Nareza have anything?
Um,
Fun?
Yeah, I did want to peer into that coffin.
I'll be honest, I did not think that through. I will say that you guys can roll investigations now, and I will roll for shit later and give you that shit
It's off the
once
table.
once I do
What's going
figure out what is in
Okay,
there.
hold up. My investigation. I
Nor.
rolled a 2 minus 2 for a 0.
At 0. We'd love to see it. You're kind of focused on making
And has
sure
bardic
Sir
inspiration
Pepper
on
the
this as well.
Salt is you're making sure Sir Pepper the Salt of Black is not, messing with Elspeth as you guys are in the group hug.
I assume
That's your
Sir
focus.
Pepper the Black actually just took a coin from me and then ran around in circles, so I'm actually chasing him instead of investigating.
Correct. All right.
Get back here, you old bastard!
Esme and Elspeth, what do you roll for investigation?
12.
12. 21. All right. Yeah. So, Elspeth, you definitely do find something. I will think upon that and let you know what you do find in a bit.
Cool.
But yeah, upon a bit of ransacking and seeing the emaciated skeletal corpse of Nerissa Black just withering away and slowly turning to dust in the coffin, a lot of you say, fuck this, and leave. The sun is beginning to rise at this point. Daybreak is just across the horizon as the sky begins to turn a lighter shade of blue. And you all are very, very tired. So you head back. I'm assuming to the inn that you guys were at when you guys fought Nerissa.
Yeah.
Will we be welcome back there?
Or should we go to a different inn? Into Electric Boogaloo.
Honestly, there's a teleportation circle here, right?
There is.
We could go to a different town.
We could do that.
All right,
That would put us farther away from Tribor, where we're trying to go.
I
Well,
still
this-
don't think they got me.
I mean, we told them what was up, right? So if we go back to the inn and just tell them, hey, we dealt with it,
You're welcome.
I'm sure we'll be, we won't be told, no, you can't stay here.
We can honestly probably point them in the direction of this place and be like, Vampire
You
Lair.
guys can take care of that if you want. Just fucking do what you want with it.
Vampire Lair, it's dead though.
Sure. All right. So you guys head back to the inn that you guys were at. You do see as you kind of enter, the innkeeper is talking to a few guards. And as you all approach, kind of shoots up, notices you all, and it's like, oh, there they are. Yes, come. You said okay. So what's going on?
It's been handled.
Oh,
We can give you directions to the lair if you want to see for yourself. It's, we didn't poke around too much, but we did deal with
The vampire.
the vampire. Yeah.
thank goodness. All right. Yes. You see one of the guards look to you and is like, all right. Yes. That'd be very helpful if you kind of pointed us in the direction.
Yeah.
Certainly a lot tired, but need to make sure that these things are dealt with properly.
No, of course. Yeah, Chester's gonna show them the direction of the place.
Yeah, and upon leading them back to the place, you see the guards kind of like, one of them goes down into the basement, kind of checks around, comes up, talks to the other guard. That one starts running off deeper into the city, assumedly to go inform other people, take a proper investigation. And he nods to the four of you and is like, thank you for your service to Yatar. We were unaware of such a vile creature being in our midst, so we are in your debt. You come back at some point, speak to the guard captain, we'll let you know. They'll possibly recompense you.
Understood.
Thank you.
Or compensate. Yes. But yeah, go off. Seems you all are quite tired. We'll deal with this.
Chester nods.
Yep. You guys head back to the inn. The room that you guys kind of fought in is barricaded off. They give you a different room to rest in. And you all can long rest.
You.
All
Go
right.
sleep peacefully.
Dan.
Yes.
Who's sleeping where? Are you all in one room? Are you
I was
split?
gonna ask that.
Yeah.
I mean, are the rooms big enough for one?
I'm gonna say that at least 2 people can be in a room. They give you each rooms, or like they give 2 rooms, 1 per pair.
Whoever's fine with that character.
Yeah, Elspeth just sort of picks a room and crashes. She doesn't care who she crashes with.
Esme sits in the corner of probably Fennec's room and does her trance.
Yep, Tessera will, I guess then, crash in the room with Elspeth.
Sir Flopper the Black and Sir Pepper the White of Salt have both transcended the need for sleep, so
Good for
they
them. I
probably
love that
will
for
be
them.
annoying you throughout the night.
She just, like,
Sir Pepper the
levitating.
Black is trying to annoy you, and Sir Pepper the White is trying to defend you from Sir Pepper the Black's annoyance.
She just like hovers in the corner with like a little like faint like aqua aura around her as she's like trancing. She's
And
like smirking. She doesn't really find them bothering her.
they're literally fighting with tiny swords that look like toothpicks, like tick, 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 tick.
She just like
Being battle bards, you hear just weird melodies coming out from them, and it's like, what the fuck?
reminds me of the chaos of home.
But yeah, speaking of sleep, Elspeth, in the morning, you finally crash, very exhausted from the tribulations that you just had to go through. And in the darkness of your sleep, you hear the sounds of chuckling and a woman's voice say, "Interesting. I will keep an eye on this one."
Oh no. Oh no. Is it
Do
a
you wake up?
familiar voice or just
No.
something I've never heard? Okay.
You wake up with a vague recollection of someone speaking to you in your sleep. You don't remember what was said. You don't remember anything about the voice. You just remember having this strange voice speak to you in the night.
At least I rolled max charges back on my staff of defense.
And with that, party, what would you like to do? You are awakening. You are awake at about midday. This party, honestly, looking like most of our friend group, fucking going to sleep at 4 or 5 in the morning and waking up at noon. At this point,
Tis the vibe.
tis the vibe.
Tis the Veeb.
But you're left to your own devices.
So what should we do?
We have to go back to what do you call it to get
Trymore?
the donkey?
Oh yeah,
his
we're gonna go
name.
get a donkey. We're gonna go get Boris.
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 Boris is a good donkey. I would never leave him anywhere on purpose for a long period of time.
I'm sure he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we left him at the teleportation circle, right?
Yeah, let's go get Boris.
Yes, I do believe you guys left Boris at Everlund.
Yes, this is true.
Boris!
Boris.
You all are heading back to Everlund then?
Yeah, we do have to go back to Tribor, though. I would like to point that out for the party.
Here's the thing. We had to go back to Everland to get Boris and the trailer to return the trailer in Tribor.
This is true.
So, our goal here currently is still to go back to Tribor. We just have to go get Boris and Trailer.
Boris is on the way.
We did everything, right? We did all the quests. We delivered
Yep.
the things.
All right, yeah. So you guys kind of head back to the abandoned manor that you guys know the teleportation circle is. And you guys kind of knock on the back door. And there, the old, like, haggard man kind of opens a slit in the door, kind of like creaks it open, like, what are you? Oh, it's you for.
Hello.
What do you want?
Yes.
Hold on. It's Tessera. We want to use the teleportation circle to go back, please.
Go back to where?
Everland.
Ever.
Please.
All right.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. He kind of pushes the door open and pushes past you. Walks up to the illusory garden and kind of kicks away some autumn leaves from the teleportation circle and is like, all right, everybody step in.
Right.
As everyone kind of sits in, he's like, getting too old for this shit. Just kind of does a couple symbols, and you all feel your like selves being shunted through space, and land in the
As
teleportation
Mingo
of
goes.
Everland.
Ooh.
There you find Nespril. Kind of comes to attention. It's like, oh, you're all back.
We're here
Hello.
for the donkey and trailer.
Oh yeah, you guys did leave that outside. That's we've
Alright.
been taking care of that. Don't worry.
Appreciate it. We're very sorry for
bad.
not, given the heads up. It was just a very tunnel vision moment.
Yeah, I understand.
You
Listen.
like tunnels?
Secret tunnel.
Not really a fan, no. Bit cramped for me. As you see, he is like a larger stature man.
Oh,
As for just nods and understanding, I feel that. I get that.
But
I
yeah, if that's all
I only
you
like secret tunnels.
they are quite fun. But yeah, if that's all you need, the hold is open for you to walk around in the front. If you exit to the left, there's some stables. There should be your donkey and cart
Thank you very
and
much.
axe.
Thank you.
Still strange. Yeah, and he opens the door, lets you all through, and you have your mounts.
Oh, the axe beak too.
Oh, now we travel back to Tribor.
Yep.
Back to
Yeah.
Tribor.
All right. So the party kind of starts heading out. Oop. Would the party like to do anything in particular on this trip back?
No.
No. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good.
All right. So, as you guys kind of pass through, each night, bringing you closer to Tribor. You guys do pass by familiar sights. The path towards Nonar's Hold. You go past Calling Horn. And it is around this point where you all hear the clash of battle
Oh,
off in the distance.
I know that sound. It's battle.
Well, let's look into it, I suppose. Yeah.
Whoever's trying to like lead you the party towards the sounds, please make a perception check.
I feel like Testra's normally in front, so it'll be Testra, I suppose.
All right.
Haha.
I will give you advantage because I'm assuming the party is trying to help.
19.
19, wonderful. Yeah. So you do hear it coming from like a more northern end, and you guys kind of get off the path and start heading towards that way. And while the sounds of combat were what you'd expect, kind of like going through the trail, as you approach, they start getting louder. But like not simply because you're getting closer, but because the swings are larger, the grunts deeper. And after a bit of traversing up towards north, you see two hill giants in combat with a frost giant wearing a helm made of the skull of a white dragon with a large, imposing, jagged axe in his hands, screaming and chuckling to himself as he's carving into these hill giants.
Yeah, about this.
We just
Is he saying anything in particular? Or is it just, battle nonsense?
Oh look, Superb of the Blacks on one of their shoulders.
You fucking scum! Perish before my axe!
Yep. And with that, Tester will turn her ass back around and leave.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to.
I mean, we could watch.
No
Watching is always fun.
thanks.
Isn't
No,
that right?
because if we get sure, fun and games and all until we get spotted, and then we get caught up in that. No, thank you.
Yeah, just we just have to be adept at running, and I think we are.
All
I don't
right.
think we can outrun that as Tester points, makes vague motions to the frost giant.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Tester chuckles
like-
lightly.
I'd like to I'd like the party to make a stealth check, please.
Oh no, Biscottios!
Give me a moment, I might be making dinner. Give me a second.
All right.
Oh no, Biscottios!
Sure, I won't burn down the house.
No,
That's lovely. It's a 6.
I have to use tides. I'm gonna use tides of chaos.
All right.
6.
Stealth, that's a 13.
Now Tesla's on the Phantom Steed.
Mm-hmm.
Would one be able to use the steed's stealth instead of Tesla's stealth?
No.
Because she's on the steed and not making. No, okay.
You can
Alright.
hear plates jingling on the back of a horse.
I know it was worth a shot.
Leo, I just remembered a
Uh-huh.
wonderful thing.
Yes.
I forgot to roll Surge for that Mind Whip, and I have to roll a Surge for Tides of Chaos.
You do not have to roll a surge with Tides of Chaos just yet. It's the next
Okay.
time you cast a spell, but you do have to roll a surge for Mind Whip. This is true.
We're good.
Right. DC
+1.
is 6. Real
And I
quick.
got a 14.
A 14.
Got a
No.
9.
A 9. 6. Something
We're
else.
getting caught.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Wait, a 9 and a 6.
Yeah. Somebody rolled a 9. Somebody
Okay,
rolled a 6.
I cannot help.
Alright, I'm gonna put on my mage armor.
I'm also gonna put on my mage armor and roll another thing.
You kind of, as you guys are starting to turn,
I'm good.
the group of them kind of notice that they've got spectators.
Go Frost! Oh,
It's
sorry.
like, you kind of see the frost giant turn and is like, "You all want to join on the fun?"
Nope. Bye. We're leaving. Actually, thanks. Thanks for the offer. We're like in giant. Tester goes, no, we're leaving. Actually, sorry to interrupt. Bye.
As he kind of cuts down, he's like, "All right," and he pretty handily takes out the hill giants.
Woo!
As you guys begin to like turn and go back to the road.
Not getting mixed up with any of that. No, thank you.
We're not. Fun.
You know, Fennec, as someone who knows a thing or two about giants, you don't want to mess with them.
Because you've seen a thing or two.
I've seen a thing or two. I've experienced a thing or two. I know a thing or two. Don't want to mess with them.
It's from the thing. It's from the fairy advert.
The what?
Stick fairy.
No.
You know a thing or two because you've seen a thing or two.
The joke goes right over Testra's head. She doesn't get it.
What, you've never been to Feyland? It's Esme! Back me up on this!
No.
Okay.
No.
You all kind of continue on the path. As you guys kind of start heading towards the edge of Yatar, or you guys make it to Yatar again. What's everyone's passive perception again? What's the highest passive perception?
Not me.
Not me.
Tessa's got like a 13 or
That's just got 12.
12. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not 9.
I think it's Fennec with a 14 or 13.
Yeah, 13. Fantastic.
I'm the wisest of us all.
Yep.
You know, for some reason, I just think it's not actually fantastic.
What?
They might be messing with us.
You all do unfortunately hear the steps of something large approaching.
No. No.
Kind of hear. Psst. Psst. Hey.
Hey? In what language?
Common.
Hello?
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 Turn
Is
back.
it me you're looking for?
And you see the frost giant looking down at you guys like, you lot seem
Okay.
capable folk.
What? Bitch, what?
Very sneaky, sir.
What's up? You want to hang?
Not an insult. Sneakery is very important.
Capable in some aspects, less so in others. Why? What do you need?
There's been issues with the giant clans.
Hold on. Wait. Tester
hold
looks
up.
and goes, Chief Ga?
Chief
Info on
Ga.
this? Hell Giant,
Aye, she is one of the heads of the clans of giants. There's been a break within our people. And while most are vying to gain favor from our god through destroying the civilizations of the little folk, I cannot stand idly by with that. Now, if you are all adventuring folk like you seem, I would appreciate your help. If you do not want to get involved, that is also fine.
I mean, what do you need our help with?
That's cool. I think we should get involved, guys.
Would you say that it's a giant problem?
Yeah, actually, yes. I want to be clear here. Is it a giant problem? Because I need to solve
I'd say it's a giant problem.
Vesper looks and goes, what's your name?
Harshnag.
Parsnips?
Do you have a handout?
Can I get a spelling?
Harshnag.
A-G. Thank you.
I didn't have much of a plan, as much as it was just slaying down the evil of my brethren, but I know of a place that can provide me with, and the lot of us with, some answers. Up north. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I would like your help.
He said there was like a rift among the giants, right?
Yes, the ordning. A kind of ranking between giants, with hill giants being the lowest of us and storm giants being the greatest. Our god has put us in that order for as long as we have understood and remembered, but it has broken as of late, and we can no longer speak to our god. So the tribes are going out of their way to seek favor. And it's not looking good.
That's not good. I think.
Well,
Will you help me?
might as well.
I think we should. That would be fun. I don't have jelly, I just realized.
Alright. If that's the case, you will be heading north to the Eye of the Allfather. There we might be able to get some answers. Are you all ready to go now?
We have to drop this off at Tribor, and then there's like a hill giant thing we have to take care of, and then we'll be ready to go.
Aye. Alright. The little folk are not fond of me. If you do go into the city, I most likely will be outside.
Well, how about we meet you at a place that we designate beforehand so we can all get the same page?
You know, Fennec, that's actually really smart.
Thank you, I'm really wise.
Alright.
You know, yeah. Simply, yes.
Where would you need where would you have me meet you?
There's like a fork in the road right by Tribler, right? Like a path that goes like north and stuff.
Yes.
Who's putting forks in the road? Are they trying to eat it?
That actually gets a chuckle out of Elspeth.
Ah, yes. Elspeth.
By the I suppose by the main fork in the road that leads in, you know, that points northeast.
The
south
long
and
road.
west.
The long road, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright.
He's by here, basically.
Let me go back to your maps. Where'd you ping?
Like here-ish, give or take.
I'm gonna grab a little bite to eat.
All right. Sounds good. I'll meet you there in a day's time.
Okay.
With that, his kind of look, he had a bit of a pleading look in his eye, but he re-steels himself, looks up, and walks off around and towards Tribor.
Hi,
In-
Frosty friend.
But before he like leaves, in giant, Testra's gonna go. We're gonna fix this.
Thank you. I am fond of the smaller folk. I don't want our issues destroying anything else. And he walked off.
He seemed like a good man. Good giant.
Yeah, some of them are. That would explain why the fire giants said what they did.
Yeah, but they were bitches there on the lower totem pole.
Alright, party.
Tribor.
Tribor.
Oh,
Takes about another day, but you all managed to get to Tribor.
Is before
Yes.
he left, can Tessa go, instead of 1 day's time, we should do 2 days' time just to give us that extra, just in case.
Nods.
Okay.
Um,
He said like a day's time, and I'm like, that's no.
yeah. You guys arrive at Tribor. Rolling in. You see... let's bring you guys over to Tribor. Boop. Zoom out. Let's just real quick. Oop. Oop. As you guys kind of re-enter Tribor, you see that well, there are still people kind of walking around. The town seems in a bit more ruin than you had last seen it. More buildings have been torn down, some marred with fire. But in its place, you see the corpse of another fire giant, along with a few other corpses, littered around the town, seeming to have been recently fought and being cleaned up at the moment.
I bet Urgula killed both of them. Bad bitch.
my friend's not dead.
Where would you guys like to go?
Who did we have to go
Fucking-
to first?
So we will return the cart to Narth.
That's right, Narth.
All right, that's around here.
And then
Maybe just.
Are we returning Boris, or is Boris coming along?
I feel like Boris would stay here.
All right. Goodbye, Boris. I give him a hug.
All right. Yeah, so you guys head back to North. And as you guys approach and kind of like enter the building, you see he's still there. He looks up excitedly at you guys. He's like, "Oh, you all are back. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Good. It's going great.
Wonderful.
How are things here? Things don't look too. Things don't. Things don't seem to be going too well here. What happened?
Oh no, a couple days ago, the fire giants came back with a few other reinforcements trying to get the thing that you guys dug up. We had a bit of our militia come back from their expedition, so we managed to take care of the situation, but unfortunately, some of the houses weren't too lucky. We're surviving though.
Was anyone hurt?
Yeah. Nereza did suffer a bit of an injury. She's doing better now, but
Who?
sorry.
Navarro?
Darathra.
Huh?
Darathra.
Who?
Name
what?
name mixed
I
up.
was like, yeah, hold on a fucking second. What?
Brain fart. Darathra ended up taking a bit of a hit. Rock landed on her funny, but she's still up and running. Just a little slower these days.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Some of us get a lot of concussions.
Yeah.
But what brings you back at Tribor?
Well, we were bringing back the your cart.
The cart. Oh yeah, for the saddles.
Yeah.
No, that was a gift for you guys. You guys didn't have to bring it back. Appreciate it.
What? Hey.
I thought I told you guys. You guys could keep the cart.
Oh, you forgot. We're noted idiots.
That's fine. I'm not too bright myself.
Look, when the smartest one of us is Sir Pepper the Black of Salt with an intelligence of a 24, it really, really makes everything much stupider.
God.
Wow, and you're even able to put your amount of intelligence to a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me, and I thought I was confused.
Wow, I've
That
never
does
heard
seem
of
quite
such
smart.
knowledge.
I mean,
But, you
like,
know,
listen, I'll take the cart back if you guys don't need it, but like, yeah.
upon realizing, I think we might actually need it. Because currently, what? So it's Tessera on the Phantom Steed. It's
Elspeth on the axe beak,
Yeah.
and
And
Fennec and
then-
Esme on the cart and donkey.
That's
Right.
driving the cart.
right. So no, we do need it. Fuck's sake. Alright,
Well,
Tessera's
does
kind of-
Does Esme have to
Go on.
drive the cart, or does the person riding the donkey?
It's the donkey's kind of like strapped to the cart, so you guys like drive the cart with the donkey leading it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm the one generally to drive the actual cart.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Highest wisdom and all that.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you can drive.
yeah. Regardless, it's nice to see you all still up and kicking. I'm certain the rest of the town would be happy to see you. Friendly faces again.
Yeah. Did want to talk to Darathra and Ergola. You happen to know where they are?
Ergla's at her bar and inn, like she usually is, and Darathra, you can usually find her in the what's it called?
What was it? The militia tower or something?
The Market Square and Tower. This building here in the right next to our building.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, I
Pardon.
guess seeing as we were right next to Darathra, we're gonna find her first.
Yeah. So you guys kind of head over to the main kind of almost keep like structure in the middle of town, and knock on the door. One of the guards opens up and is like, "Hi, welcome to Tribor. How can I help you?"
Yeah, is Darathra in?
Oh, she is. What's your business?
Tell her that Tessera, Elspeth, Esme, and Fennec need to speak to her.
All right. Give me a minute. He
course.
closes the door.
So is this building called Tribor? Because he said, hello, welcome to Tribor. So, like, when you get to the key to the city, is it the key to this exact door?
You know, I don't know, Fennec.
Okay.
And after a few minutes, the door is opened up again. You guys are let in and led to a room, and you see Dorothea kind of sitting. You can tell kind of like some of her like chest is bandaged up, and she's sitting down, kind of holding on to one of her legs. She's like, "Oh, it's good to see you lot.
Hello, how you feeling?
Could be better, but managed to take those fuckers out. I'm assuming you all know about what happened."
Yep. We were filled in.
Yep.
So we spoke to Drow.
Sorry for not saying much beforehand. Secret society and all that.
No, of course. Spoke to
Not much of a
him.
secret if you tell us. So.
Yeah, exactly.
You're trusted individuals.
Even though the Harpers aren't very much of a secret society because every fucking knows that they exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Harpers, those guys, we know they exist.
But so what was Drow able to tell us? I don't fucking remember.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I don't know how to write notes.
He gave us
I
a
don't know how to
bunch
read.
of.
I
scrolls that
literally
we
am
used.
illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wrote things down, but I don't have.
What do we have left again?
notebook.
Fly and something else.
Tongues.
And tongues, yeah.
Yeah, because even like if I'm not mistaken, I had a lot of that confused though. So this is a very real possibility. Like even Drow didn't totally know what was going on.
Yeah, he understood that essentially there was conflicts going on within giant society, and that a lot of the secret societies of the northern Sword Coast were trying to look into it, get information, and see what the fuck was going on.
Oh, so the giants are having a giant problem.
Mm-hmm. Kasper goes, we actually might have we have some more information on that.
Oh yeah, do tell.
On our way back, we ran into a friendly frost giant.
Interesting.
Right? And apparently there's been the ordning's been broken. And the giants cannot speak to their gods.
I'm not sure of the ordning, but I do remember.
Tessa then explains what the ordning is. She's like, yeah, it's the thing that like it's essentially their hierarchy.
I see.
It's the feudalism.
They are feudal.
I know what a feudalism means.
If you're talking about a friendly frost giant, I have heard stories of a frost giant who used to adventure with a group of humans from Waterdeep.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
I just how the fuck would you get into a tavern as a giant?
Just have to sit like outside, like they're in there without me.
Like I hope that they have
Give me
an
a
outdoor
barrel.
patio section. Like,
But yeah, then Tesser's kind of continues with so kind of the tribes and stuff are going out of their way to gain their god's favor. In this case, the connection I've assumed and have made, it explains the fire giants kind of coming out of nowhere and attacking the city.
I see.
And trying to get that thing that we dug up.
If they're coming for that, then we'll have to get that out of the city as fast as possible. We can definitely defend it, but it's best to minimize casualties. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. This is...
Of course.
All right. I'll try to round up some people and see what we can do.
All right, get well soon.
Thank you. It was nice seeing all of you again. Please, come back. You're always welcome here.
Oh, but before we leave, odd. Because when we talked to Moog, the only thing they told us was that Grudhog was southwest. That was it.
Grudhog,
We
yeah.
don't- Sure.
Yeah.
It was southwest.
Mhm.
So she's gonna be like, "Have you ever heard of this? Do you know where this is? We were given a direction. Anything more than that than just a general cardinal direction?"
Honestly, no.
Okay.
If there was a tribe of giants close enough to Tribor, I would probably know, but it seems like it's either too far out of my scope or they've hidden themselves well.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll be on our way. Thank you. Rest up.
Will do. Yeah, and she kind of tends to the papers kind of laid out in front of her, nods to you all, and you're able to kind of exit.
Yeah, and then Tessa wants to find fucking what's her name? Urgula?
Urgula?
I keep almost wanting to call her Arugula. Almost. Yeah.
Alright.
Gonna find her.
Yeah, you guys kind of swing back around to the inn tavern, and enter the door to see Urgula looking the same as ever, kind of just cleaning out some dishware. She looks up and is like, "Oh, well, aren't you all a sight for sore eyes?"
Hello. We just wanted to let you know that we found it. Tessa makes a motion to the axe on her back.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. All right. So, how's Zentrum, how was Zentrum? How was he? The old fuck.
Well, things are kind of messy for him at the moment.
Oh, really?
So apparently, and Tessa like sits
Or is
down
that
to
Morgan?
like she's like gossiping. She's straight up gossiping at this point.
Mhm.
She like sits down, like gets like a drink, and she's like, "So basically,
Yeah,
what had
she's like pouring you one out. She's pouring out one out for herself. She kind of like leans over the bar.
yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
So we got to Simorvin Hall, and then we found Simorvin. Talked to him. Apparently, he and his son had a falling out.
No
And-
shit.
Yeah, right? And apparently in this falling out, the son took it and left.
Huh.
And so we had to hunt him down.
Didn't think you had the balls.
We hunted him down. We found out that he had been arrested. And that the guard captain had it.
Hard captain. Where are you guys at?
So he was at Yatar. Yeah, she goes, yeah, we found out that he had last been seen in
Arrested at
Yatar.
the oh shit. All right.
Turns out that yeah, he had been arrested and was in jail. And we found out that this a watch captain named Felzar Brenner something, took it. A big dick, if you ask me. He's a fucking douche.
Kicked his
Big
ass.
dick but small dick, if you get what I'm saying.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I you know how, kind of like Tessa like motions to just how like her appearance, you know how I am. I made him pee himself, and she chuckles.
She kind of like spits her drink up a little bit, just like.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good shit. Wow.
Yeah, and we
You kind of notice Urgula like eye you up and down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, kind of blushes, doesn't say anything. Yeah, and then so we got the X, and then we when we were in Zamorvin Hall, Zamorvin had asked us to relay a message to his son, whose name Harfall. Hi, Harfall. Yeah, he'd asked us to relay a message to him, and we did, and we all sort of paid his bail, talked to him a bit, and well, we hoped. I hope that he's, not maybe patching things up, but at least talking to his dad.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, Morvins can be kind of a hard ass. I fucking adventured with him for long enough to know that. But as far as I knew, he was a good kid. Hopefully things work out.
We just kind of, they don't have to make things right, but just, clear the air at least.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, listen. Always happy to see friendly faces around here. If you need a room, gotcha covered. I don't know if y'all are staying for the night.
I think we have to fly, but we did come back to relay the information that everything's been completed.
Well, good news is good news. I'm glad to see you all up and running. Always drop by for a drink if you ever need anything.
Of course.
We will.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, you said you were gonna fly? Get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And I flop my.
Patra downs her drink and puts 2 gold on the counter for her.
Nods and pockets it.
Okay,
Waves you all goodbye with a big old smile on her face.
Argala, bad bitch.
Bad bitch. Now, the eyes that Urgula made, I keep almost calling her Arugula. I'm going to call her Arugula eventually. It's going to happen. Now, when she made the eyes at Tasra,
You want to make an insight check?
yes.
Sure.
While this is happening, my character is going to be sad that after he tried to flap his arms, he wasn't able to fly. And now he's like, why, I wish I could fly. There's a lot of things that Feywild that could fly, but what about me?
Pretty Lady looked at you. You're not sure what's going on.
Hell yeah. Pretty lady looked at me. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tester just kind of gives her the eye back, but doesn't say anything. And, yeah, we go on. We have a husband to free.
All right. Cool. All right. So, which way do you guys head?
Well, we know southwest. That's all we were told.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this all like the part of the thing that the person that we met already? The giant whose husband had been kidnapped?
Moog,
What do you mean?
Yeah, Moog.
Oh, yeah, going southwest. Yeah, that was part of Moog's thing.
Yeah, and now we got another guy telling us to go there. Right?
Maybe we talk to the other guy
No,
first.
we're going north, right?
Mm-hmm. He said
yeah.
he said up north he could he has a place that he could use for all of us to get some questions on what's going on. Some questions answered.
So, do we want to answer the questions?
Or
Because
do we want to save the husband?
I mean, we don't know where the husband really is. Well, here's my suggestion. If you put us on the long map, or the big map, if you would.
Yep.
So here's my plan, and this is definitely not me roasting my players. We go over here, and we charter a boat all the way down to here, or something. And then we go back up and find out the stuff. That's a shitty plan that my players actually came up with in their campaign and did. Anyways.
Oh, I thought you were making
You
shots
go to-
off, and I'm like, what do you mean?
You go to Neverwinter, use your folding boat to go all the way down to the bottom of the long road and fucking go up.
Yes. That's my players did that in my Taladia campaign. They decided, the goblins are to the south, and they proceeded to say, oh yeah, and then they took a boat all the way down to the
How
nearest
far
city state.
south?
Basically, imagine if they went from Neverwinter to Waterdeep and then tried to go back up and meet them meet them in the middle somewhere, but instead they just found the town they were going to raid and raided it before they even got there.
Genius.
Good God.
So let's not do that. Southeast or southwest we need to go to?
Southwest.
Southwest. So like this-ish.
Everybody, I have applied my mink oil to my pouch.
Hey,
there.
finally.
Hey.
Hey.
Let me tell you,
That's a smooth mink.
this is
It's silky.
some good silky feeling.
You a
Yeah.
silky
feeling
boy?
Animal skin.
You a silky boy, Dan?
It is. It feels real good.
Dan is a silky boy.
Wonderful.
I think we should go to the North Guy because we actually know where that is.
We're gonna go deal with the Northmen.
Yeah, we deal with the Northman, not the movie, but the TV show, and
Oh.
we're going to.
Fun story. My Celtic mythology professor was talking to one of our like students, like when they were taking their exam, and he was like, "Listen, if you get your exam in late because you were seeing the Northmen, send me an email. It's okay. You can hand it in late if you're going to see the Northmen."
God, that's funny.
What a fucking guy. My
Okay.
D&D nerd professor.
Okay. So, all right. So yeah, so you guys kind of head north up towards the northern end of the Long Trail.
Yeah, where we told him we'd meet him.
All right. Yeah. So you guys kind of exit town.
What, we're
Um,
not chartering a boat?
No, we are.
We have a boat.
Oh no, it's worse than that. They killed the captain of the boat and then took the boat for their own, but only temporarily.
No, of course.
Fucking murder hobos.
See, in Adam's campaign, we bought a boat.
How much did that fucking cost you?
A lot.
Boats in our campaign being stupid.
we bought a boat, and now we're on the hunt for Mevril's dad. I'm excited to play in that campaign again. Anyways,
All right. So party. Yeah, you guys head there. And after a bit of traversing outside of the area of Tribor Town itself, you do kind of hear the footsteps of Harshnag like approach. And he's like, "All right.
My pizza's
Have you all decided what you're going to do?"
yeah. Well, I mean, you have a place for us to go where we need to be, and we were together when we were given a cardinal direction. So,
Aye. Yes.
where was it that he wanted to take us again? The where? To the where?
There's a place up north in the mountains under the spine of the world. It's called the Eye of the Allfather. According to my people's legend, the temple itself contains a divine oracle that might be able to give us the answers we seek.
The Eye of the All Father?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So make sure I got my notes right. All Father. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's go. North.
North. To avoid any issues with smaller folk, we might take a path a bit more direct than the road itself.
Airship.
Not quite. Just going through the wilderness.
Ah, okay. Leo.
Mm-hmm. What?
I look into your eyes based on that comment. Knowingly.
Interesting.
I have one fear.
Yeah. So he kind of begins leading you on, and he's he goes at a pretty brisk pace, but with the amounts that you all have, you are able to keep a pretty steady pace with him. So all right. As you guys kind of traverse the northern Sword Coast,
If we go through this entire campaign without running into Caspian, I'm gonna be very upset.
What do you mean? He's the final boss. Why would we run into him beforehand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless he shows up and gives evil monologues.
Some BBEGs do that.
Some of them do that. Couldn't be me.
All right. One second.
Totally isn't me either.
Yep. And as you all are kind of like traversing, you see Harshnag kind of perk up a little bit, look around, and he looks over one of the hills, kind of craning his neck. He's like, "Oh boy."
Problem?
Yep. Violent problem, it seems. As you kind of all see a fire giant, like, around the bend of the hill. Again, with their kind of, like, mithril-looking rod kind of metal detecting, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And he notices you lot. He's like, you hear in Giant Tessera, it's like, finally, something to do at least. And he goes in to like dig up something from the ground. I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Quick, we can tell him there's hot giant girls in his area.
What did we do?
No, our frost giant friend spotted a fire giant.
Did the fire giant attack us?
Yes.
He is going to attack you.
He
He is
spotted us.
he's
He's coming.
actively going to attack you all. Let us set up a bit of combat here. So we need one fire giant. And we need a frost giant. Yes. And as you guys kind of like pay attention, you also notice a few things kind of flying around the fire giant's vicinity. As where is it? Beep. These little like smoky looking creatures kind of fly around him.
Interesting.
No, okay. I was like, huh? Goblins flying?
What? Add to turn. Turn order. Delete these turn orders. Beak, 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 beak. There we go. Alright, you all can add your initiatives.
Hey, we got
As
it.
I real quick.
Oh,
It's me.
Nope. Just
What have you
kidding.
done?
I lied.
Ah, fucker.
I lied.
Oops. There we go. All right. Everyone got their initiatives in?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right, wonderful. So that's gonna be what? And 12 and yeah, there we go. All right, descending order. Elspeth. You're up.
Yay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Eldritch Blast number 1.
All right.
Natural 20.
Who are you hitting?
The Mephit.
All right. Pogeratus. Natural 20
I'm
hits.
sorry, the smoke creature.
The smoke creature.
Pogeratus.
Pogeratus.
How are we doing crits in this?
Max damage on dice plus a dice roll.
Okay. That is going to be 22 force damage.
Wonderful. You kind of like ready up with your axe beak. You having gotten a little bit more handle on riding and fighting the axe beak, point out and shoot a beam, and it goes poof. Dead.
Easy.
All right. Is that it?
Eldritch Blast beam number 2
All right.
for 12.
12. That will just hit.
Pog. It's going to be 9 force damage.
All right, 9 force damage. It takes it.
And that will be my turn.
Wonderful, Tessera. You are on the Phantom Steed, so you do have the Phantom Steed's movement speed. Or, yeah,
That means I can dash with it, right?
correct.
That gives me what?
'Cause I think the horse's speed in and of itself is 60. Is that
I
right?
believe it's a riding horse.
Yeah.
I'm double checking.
As you guys kind of see the first Mephit die, its little body kind of explodes into a cloud of smoke.
For the duration you or a creature you choose can ride the steed, the creature uses the statistics for riding horse, except it has a speed of 100 feet.
Ah, yes. So you have a movement speed of 200 if you dash.
If I don't need to dash.
Yeah.
Mosey on up with the horse.
Go get him, Tessera!
Yes, we're kind of.
Kokomo.
No, she's gonna. Yeah, she's gonna. I guess. Yeah, she's gonna get off the horse and just kind of. I don't know. Chew it a bit so that it's not in combat, so it doesn't like die or something. I don't know. She doesn't want the horse to get hurt. Yes, she understands it's magic. She doesn't want the horse to get hurt anyway.
Fake horse.
Yeah, and then she uses her bonus action to get big.
All right, perfect. In beginning.
Big in me. Now I have a fun thing. Hold on. I need to look up the thing.
Power word come.
No.
Yes.
Me yesterday when Cullen handed Amber the fucking belt of fucking storm giant strength.
Hey, strong.
Yeah, what the fuck were you thinking?
You guys sit here
so
and fear
excited.
the powerful player characters. I welcome them.
Fucking
Just
sweet.
balance better.
Alright, fine,
Right.
Cullen. You can have a Holy Avenger. You're gonna have to fight 3 Elder Brain Dragons to get to it.
But kill them all.
Good luck.
Oh, cool. Fantastic. Fantastic. I had to look up the giant flaying axe properties.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please do.
Now this is a giant, right? Right?
It looks like a giant. It talks like a giant. It speaks giant. Stat blocks wise, it is also a giant. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say stat block wise,
It is a humanoid.
Yeah, stat block wise it's a humanoid, so no, it's not.
Mad.
In all sense of the term, yes. Stat block wise, no. Okay, takes an extra 2d6. Okay. Interesting. Okay. She walks up, rides up, gets off the horse, shoos the horse away.
Yep.
and then takes out the giant axe and then gets big.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Now,
That's a what's up?
if you become large, and one of us casts enlarge reduce on you, do you become giant?
You become huge, yes.
Interesting.
You can Duplex the giant.
That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 will not hit.
Yeah.
As you kind of swing at the fire giant and plate, and he
Swing
clinks
again.
off his armor.
Yeah. Bitch. No, that's even less to hit.
Unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate. If
You
I
kinda
whiff
swing
all
twice.
of my attacks on this, I'm gonna be mad. I need you all to know how mad I'm actually going to be if I fucking whiff all my attacks on this.
Don't.
Furious.
Just don't. Simply don't.
Simply roll better, I guess.
Simply roll better.
Roll better.
Here, I got you.
you,
All right. That's your turn. Smoke Mephit's turn is up. He kind of walks up to you. Little guy, tiny in comparison to you.
Oh, little guy.
Kind of flies up right into your face and blows out a cone of smoldering ash in your face. Make a DC 10 or a DC a dexterity saving throw. Jeez. There you go.
Dex save.
My brain is
Not
small.
super good at those, would you believe it?
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, it's still 15 though.
15 makes it.
Yo.
You kind of like block your face from the blazing cinders, and that will be his turn. Harshanak kind of looks up and he's like, "You fight well." And he, where was he? He was here. What's his move speed? 40 feet from here. Oh, he can make it up to there. And is going to swing at the Mephit that attacked you. Kind of blew smoke in your face. Does that still hit? No, it doesn't. It just misses actually. That's really funny. Yeah, he kind of like goes to swing and the Mephit just like barely goes around his axe. He's like, oh fuck. And that'll be his turn. Esme?
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell. What's that spell? I'll tell you in a second. I'm gonna do Mind Whip.
Alright.
So, intelligence saving throw,
What's the range of Mind Whip?
90 feet.
Yeah, plenty of feet. Alright, intelligence saving throw on the fire giant, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Alright, that is 4.
Okay, so can't take reactions, can only take one action in combat.
Yep.
And it takes 10 psychic damage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use Quicken spell to cast haste on I'll cast haste. I really want to see what the giant does, but I'll cast it on Tessera. We'll cast it on Tessera.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Our plan.
And then that's gonna be 2 rolls, I'm guessing.
Oh, so you're gonna roll first on the table because you got what's it called? Actually, no, you long rested between the time that you used Tides of Chaos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so never mind. All right. So you will roll once for the just a d20 plus 1.
+1. That is. What was it out? What was it at?
You hit a your DC was 6 at the time.
Because it was at 6, and then I did a roll, and I didn't tell you that I made it, so it would be at 7. My
Okay.
roll that I just got is 7.
All right, so you just make it.
Okay. My next one, now that it's at 8,
That's an 8, yeah.
and we're good.
Okay.
So now we're at 9.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Wonderful. All right. The fire giants. He was
I'm
like,
concentrating.
okay.
He has
Sorry.
more than 2 dexterity, Big F.
Yeah. He was like going to grab a rock, and he sees that you walked up to him, and he's like, he's in giant. He's like, ah, good, you come to me to die. And he's gonna swing twice. With a.
Hold on now.
Huh?
He can only attack once.
No,
only
no,
has
he-
one-
No, he
Oh,
has
wait,
he has an action, a bonus action, or movement with Mind Whip.
I see. Okay,
No,
I see.
the thing you're
Okay, I
thinking of is
misunderstood.
slow. Yeah, the thing you're thinking of is
Okay,
slow.
I misunderstood. Got it. Okay, yeah.
So if
Okay,
he
cool. Yeah.
chooses action, he gets to do his 2 actions. Like his
Yeah.
And
2
then, yeah.
attacks. His 2
Okay,
attacks.
I
in this one.
misunderstood. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. sure.
So that is a is that right? Yeah, a 30 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah. Would you believe it if I said a 30 hits?
Yeah.
God, even with your
it
22.
just hits?
It just hits,
no,
yeah.
30, yeah, no,
It's
a
higher.
30 to hit just hits.
Just hits?
Very.
Like, maybe in between 1 and 4?
No, it's no, this is way too far.
No, you can't. Not allowed.
Also, I think that has a range of like 30 feet.
60. I'm pretty sure it's
60.
60 feet.
Okay.
I believe
Nine.
I am out of range from my spell, I believe.
18.
That's the wrong fucking app, Cullen.
That's cocked d6. Let's go. Please take
You say please as
30?
if I have any options to take it. So we're gonna say no, not
Please.
take the damage.
30 slashing.
Oh,
30
no.
slashing damage.
30.
Yeah. If
One
God
space
tells
on
me to
range.
go to hell, I'll simply say no.
Say no.
What is he gonna do? Send me to hell? I'm already
I'm
not
already
going.
Not going.
And another attack.
By the way, he's 5 feet out of the range of silvery barbs.
19.
A 19 will not hit.
A 19 will not hit as he kind of makes another slash at you, and you bring the axe up just in time to kind of catch the blade.
Good,
My shield, but
because he
whatever.
Just fucking did 30 damage to you. Ow.
Yeah. So that's gonna be his turn. Fennec Aldo.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm here.
All right.
And I am going to give Bardic Inspiration to Tessera.
Ooh.
It's combat inspiration, so you know. So
Ooh, poggers.
That's-
D6.
four
What,
damage.
D6?
D6, it could be used to attack or damage.
Yep.
I am going to cast Nithel's Mischief.
Where do you want to place it?
What's up?
Where do you want to place it?
20-foot cube. Can I get
20-foot cube, snap to corner.
Sorry,
you could get
Stop to corner?
this is wait, what's a 20-foot cube? It's down here. No, come on. This is a 20-foot cube, like that.
Will I get Tessera in that? No. So yes, I'm gonna do that.
All right. So you won't get the other smoke method over here, but you will get these three.
Those
All right.
three fuckers.
Wonderful. All right. So we do like a little one of these,
Yep.
a little pop. There you go.
And step right up to the Fire's Mischief table. Roll 1d4, see what you get. We got a 2, a bouquet of flowers appears all around, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be blinded until the start of your next turn as the flowers spray water in their faces.
Wonderful. All right. So that's 3 dexterity saving throws. Smoke method rolls in that
we need
one.
to work together to make like a bajillion effects for this.
Oh boy, man. Smoke method rolls in that one. Second smoke method rolls a 18.
That'll succeed.
All right, and fire giant rolls a 16.
That will just barely
Actually,
can I use my
no.
reaction to cast silvery barbs?
Dex saving throw. You are in range. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So then I will do that, giving advantage to Tessera.
All right, wonderful. He rolls again. Yeah,
God,
this
y'all
one.
just went, yes, Tessera, all the damage.
Yeah, tests are big. What's it called? That is a fucking what? 7. So that fails.
Yeah, that will fail.
So he is blinded. What do we?
Is the giant
Just
blinded by a
pumping
giant
spells on
flower?
Tessera.
Blinded and.
Oh, wee wee
blinded.
baguette.
Oh, Lily baguette. As flower, like a couple like giant flowers like appear, and one of them just squirt. The fire giant looks confused and looks a little bit closer, and water just squirts into his fucking eyes, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
Asra!
What are you
tackles.
doing, Mr. Giant?
All right, is that your turn?
Get to use more water buttons today. That's my turn. Yes.
All right, wonderful.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Smoke method here, is going to.
Actually, hold on. That's impressive. I used every single thing I could use,
Yeah.
including my reaction.
Is going to fly around here and hit the two of you with another round of cinders to the face. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save!
Dex save.
Dex save!
Save.
The fuck's my... Oh, what the hell? Do I have anything for that? I'm in the second wind. Nope. Man, I would love to use Indomitable here. Fuck my life.
Sorry.
That's a 9.
A 9. Unfortunately, that does not
use
make it as
advantage
the
on it.
send. That is true. You do have advantage.
Advantage! I forgot about the advantage.
Why are people submitting things late? I'm not accepting them.
The frost giant.
14!
14 makes it. Harshnag also makes it, kind of like blocking the eye, blocking his eyes a little bit, but some of it like barely gets through, and he like blinks a bit. He's like, ugh, nasty little things. That'll be its turn. This Mephit is going to come up and try the same shit. Another dex save, please. That makes it the smoke method. Its friend smoke method's also gonna have to make the save.
21.
Which it does not. 21. And the frost giant also, or what's it called? Harshnag also makes it, as he kind of just blows cinders into his own friend's face.
These guys
Elspeth.
are really taking the L here at the moment.
Yeah.
They really are.
We've managed to debuff the giant and buff Tessera to be a giant. This is what we've managed here.
Yeah. It's
This
fucking
is so
fantastic. Elspeth.
What this is gonna be like? I think we could use some backup. And right next to her, she is going
Is
to
this-
cast Summon Undead
Yay!
as a skeletal mage appears.
I will just put this here.
So, Leo.
Yes.
Skelly Bob.
We'll say this is the Skelly Bob.
Okay. It has an armor class of 14.
Okay.
It has 20 hit points.
20 hit points.
And that is it for it.
It moves after your turn, correct?
Yes, it shares my initiative count but goes immediately after.
All right. Wonderful. What will Skelly Bob do?
Well, bonus action. Can I do anything as a bonus action? I don't feel like transforming. So it'll be Skelly Bob's turn.
All right.
And Skelly Bob is going to shoot a bolt at this guy.
All right.
He's
It will be at
blinded, right?
advantage. Yes, he's
Yeah,
blinded.
he's blinded. Cool. Very, very pog.
Ready, Borgers.
Wow.
It wouldn't have
I
been in
rolled
the
a
range,
17
but
and an
it's
18.
fine.
So.
All right. Yeah, that hits
this
anyways.
thing- Definitely hits.
Yeah, I realized the smoke method was actually out of range for the thing, but it's fine. It didn't change anything, anyways. Plus, I think it's funny.
I need D4s. Ooh, L. That is going to be 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic. All right. Yeah. Kind of takes it. It's still up, but
Unfortunately-
looking pretty bad.
Unfortunately, my spell slots are not a 4th level yet, so it can only make 1 attack.
One attack.
So
Yeah.
That will be Skelly Bob's turn.
Singular tear falls from God's eye because I do love these new summon spells. But all right.
They're very
Tessa.
fun.
They're very fun, especially on warlocks.
Tessera cackles. So she's hasted.
Tesser.
She's giant.
You
He's
got it.
blind, so that's advantage,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
This bitch is in for a world of hurt. Hasted allows me to take an extra attack, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Big
one
lady go
single-
burr.
1 attack. So this is 3 attacks from Tessera.
Yep. At advantage with a lot of damage behind it.
Sure is. Come on, advantage, showing me down.
This is so exciting.
Yes!
Oh, please tell me it's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Okay.
When's the last time you crit, Renee?
Well, it wasn't last night. I
A
can tell you
month
that
ago.
much.
A month ago, probably at least.
Imagine critting on Nissa, though.
One day! I will one day! I think the last time I crit was not the Avernus session we had, but the one before that.
Everyone except for you crit multiple times yesterday.
Yeah.
I know!
All right. So,
Okay,
so
okay,
lay
so
me the
it's-
dice first. Base dice before enlarge.
Base dice before enlarge.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is where things get fun.
Yes.
Um,
I just want this for my own, like, enjoyment.
okay, I need to write this down. Okay, so it's max damage plus a dice roll.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be that. That and that. And then
So it's double the weapons dice because you're enlarged plus the I think D6 from your ability.
it's okay. So it's 2d12 for the
Giant
being
slaying
enlarged.
axe. Okay, for enlarged.
It is an extra d6 because I'm enlarged, and it's an
Yes.
extra 2d6 because he is a giant.
Okay.
So that's going to be okay. Okay, I got this. I
We're
got
beating
this.
a giant's butt right now.
We're eating his butt.
We're eating a giant's butt right now.
Okay.
She goes, "Are you winning?
Are you winning?
Are you
So
winning,
now
son?"
with it being now, so my attacks essentially are so for this here it's 2d12. Or it'll essentially be 2d12, right?
Sorry, run that back again. What?
So the fact that it's because I'm a giant, like my size is large,
Yes.
that's 2d12, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does that 2d12 get maxed?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's all of your dice maxed, and then you roll your dice.
Don't grab me with your
Oh
grippers.
God. Okay. Okay.
Where's Dana
Holy
in Florida?
Christ.
Do remember you do have you also have Bardic if you want to
D6
dump that
from
in there.
Cullen. Okay. And
I'm
then
sure
it'll
that-
be an extra.
The one video. I'm sorry, my cat's on the mic. You don't have a fucking cat. Shut up, kid.
Oh my god.
I know, I miss
Maddie,
Maddie
stop.
too.
Just say, hey, Maddie, if you keep meowing like that, people are gonna think you're a furry.
Maddie, my friends are asking if you're a furry because you keep meowing.
Well, the response to that was more of it, so maybe I was wrong
Oh
on that
Jesus
assumption.
fucking.
Oh, bye, Em.
I got,
Hey!
I got fucking Yaga from their chair.
Definitely.
About furries.
And then
Yeah. Your friends is accusing me of being a furry. They said that's how we're gonna get her.
No. High school, right?
No, Maddie's still not even in high school yet. Maddie's in
okay,
8th grade.
hold on. Give me a
Maddie's in
second
eighth
here.
Grade? Jesus Christ.
Christ.
So you are worse than my students. I was gonna make a joke about it, but 8th grade, you are. Maddie. So is M just dead?
I think so. And apparently so is this fire giant.
Why is Tessera gonna fucking suplex him?
Honestly,
like
with
a
the amount of
tombstone
fucking
pile
dice
driver.
max damage fucking crit, this is gonna be nuts.
Tombstone pile driver, fucking full on sit out power bomb.
The
Fucking stunner RKO out of nowhere onto this giant.
the fucking
Ezra's just clapping.
the battlefield goes silent as you hear.
The people's
The
elbow
people.
from Tessera from the top rope.
That's right. Renee. All you hear is
Oh man.
Renee's doing math. We cannot.
And he's doing gay math.
oh, that's so hard.
Yep.
I believe in you. Renee's doing gay math. Opposed to regular.
Yes.
Opposed to
there.
straight math.
Can't wait to get these fucking This is the nerdiest shit ever. I can't wait to get these fucking case studies from this thing that I did today. I use them in my class. It'll be great.
You want to talk about the nerdiest
1
thing
plus
ever?
1 is 2. Minus 3 quick maths.
What's it called? I made a quick reference cheat sheet on a fucking index card on how to calculate DPR in D&D.
DPR? Damage per round?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Is that for like balancing
No, that's just because
shit?
I wanted to know what my DPR was in fucking Darkest Dungeon.
God damn it.
It's 95.
Christ. I know when in We Welligan made a
And then we
made a
will.
character for a campaign. The whole point, it was 20th level one shot. He
Yeah.
made the character so it can deal over 200 damage in a single round.
I watched the video of him talking to somebody about making this character.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
This was that robot-y kind of thing, right?
I thought it was like a herring gun.
Oh no, then he did it more than once.
Hmm.
There's a chance he did it more than once because this was some random fucking one shot that I found online.
I think he tried to do it once before and then said, "I'm gonna do it again, but better."
Yeah. You know what's funny about it? Is he did the damage and then someone cast Wish. And the Wish made the basically time reverse by like a minute. So the exact same thing happened again. Level 20 combats.
Level 20 combat. Loyal Servants of Arthur.
Loyal Servants of Arthur.
Dan, say the line.
Roll better, maybe?
No, Loyal Servants of Arthur.
Loyal servants. Loyal servants of Arthur.
Loyal
Servants of
Arthur.
Okay. Okay.
Lay it on me, bub.
So, if I got this right, so her base attack, because she's large, 2d12,
Yes.
which is a crit, so an extra 2d12 on top of that.
Yes.
So technically 4d12.
Yes.
Okay. And then a d6 from Giant Might is now 2d6
Because of the crit, yes.
because the crit, and then the 2d6 from the Giant Slayer turns into 4d6.
Yes.
Okay. 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 You guys ready for this insane fucking number of damage?
Yes.
I'm gonna add the d6 from Bardic just because I think it's funny.
All right.
Okay. Okay. 82 magical slashing.
82 magical slashing. You
How
kind of
much?
82
82.
magical slashing.
82.
As
Did you put the Bardic Inspiration towards the attack or the damage?
Towards the damage.
Okay, nice.
as you kind of like take up and just cleave, you kind of rend through some of the metal this time, finally like finding a weak point and gashing through his chest, and he looks shocked. He's still blinded and he's like trying to rub the water out of his eyes, and he's like almost panicked now.
Oh, get fucked!
Astra cackles, and she goes again.
Yeah, you've got 2 more attacks, bub.
You've got 2 more attacks. Even if you hit both, think it half that damage. Still like 35 damage without the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, not a
Maybe
crit.
not that high.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
All right. God, that was an insane amount of damage. That was insane. Okay. So. Yeesh. Oh, wait, hold on.
What's up?
I also have savage attacks. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice 1 additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit.
Oh yeah, so roll 1 more d12.
So does that mean it gets doubled? Does
No.
that mean it
No,
the
that's
brittle
the-
or no?
No, that
Okay, cool.
yeah, the barbarian thing is added above whatever is crit. It's like a 2-hit thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 7, so in total that thing just took 90 fucking magical slashing from Tessera.
Yep, another 7. All right. Yep. So
Okay.
the next attack that hits.
Yes. And roll in the tray. Oof.
We are level 6.
Yep.
Yes. Oops. Nope. Stop. Calculator, please. Please. That. And then it'll be this. And then it'll be this.
That's really fuck your
32
martial
magical
arts, yeah.
slashing.
32 magical slashing takes it.
And she goes
Looking
again.
very hurt.
A near 32 magical slashing.
Yeah, just a piddly 32 from the 90 I just did. God.
Fucking Tessera single-handedly destroying the martial caster gap.
I think people ignore or don't realize the fact that in larger do strikes this way, which is very fun.
And that's a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Casters work with Martial to make Martial better.
Yeah.
Like, designed to do that.
And then
Tessera is the spell that we cast.
We cast a big lady.
We cast Big Fast Lady.
33 magical slashing.
Lapis
Again.
Lesbionis.
Renee,
Yeah.
how would you like to do that?
God, Renee.
Oh, it was fucking glorious.
Come on, Renee, pick your favorite wrestling finisher. Get him.
Fucking amazing. So this guy insulted Tessera to her face when she walked up, which was in and of itself just a big mistake. Don't make fun of her. Don't do that. You'll just die. And this guy's learning that the hard way because he's just dying. So she watches the water get squirted into his face and she cackles. And seeing this as, an opportunity, she just like puts it all, like everything she has into these 3 swings. Like she's just cleaving into this thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's really nothing to it. It's almost like, it's a little concerning.
Primal.
Yeah, it's very primal. As she just kind of lays into it.
Yeah. Yeah, the giant slaying axe with its magical properties kind of digging deeper into this creature. His body is torn asunder, essentially, as he fucking falls face down into the ground. There's still some smoke methods, but yeah, fuck it.
I'm not gonna use action surge on these fucking things.
Yeah.
It'll be Testra's turn.
Smoke method here. This one's just gonna try to run, or actually, it doesn't know where it is. It's got water in its eyes. It tries to move away. Harshnag kind of tries to swing at it. Man, I'm rolling bad on him. I think does that? No, that still hits though. Kind of upswings the axe. Oh wait, he's got a. Oh, so the other one would have hit anyways. That's fine. He kind of upswings and that's 621 damage. Yeah, he kind of just carves into it and it explodes. Poof. Then it's his turn. He moves over to here, moves up. Is it at the start of the turn that it has to roll a save, or is it whenever they enter as well? For Cullen, for Nether's Mischief.
Sorry, say that again? Oh my god, sorry. Oh.
Is it when, like, do they also have to roll if they enter the space?
I am going to say that most likely this only happens
At the start of the round.
at when I roll, because
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's just gonna walk up and make an attack. That definitely hits. And that's 6 plus 7, 16 plus 6. Yeah, that's enough. And he pops this one, and that'll be his turn. Esme. as Harshnag kind of like nods at you, like with a lot of respect in his eyes, like, very well done. Yeah, Esme, you're up.
Is it just the one smoke method left?
Yep.
I don't know if there's some. Chaos Bolt.
Chaos
Actually,
Bolt.
does he look like
He looks pretty hurt.
he's already been hit a few times?
Yeah. He's looking pretty wispy and blinded.
I'll throw Chaos Bolt at him.
Roll to hit with advantage, please.
Wait, what? What are you attacking?
Smoke method.
Oh,
That was really terrible. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay. Shoots a little Chaos Bolt right past.
Roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
Surge.
11. So
11.
now it's up to 10.
All right. Your rolls up to 10, and that's your turn.
Actually, I'm gonna
Finicaldo.
move just a little bit closer.
Sure thing.
Beep, beep, beep. Boop.
Alright. Finnick.
Okay.
It's the last little guy's turn.
It's just this guy remaining?
Yep.
Oh, I can get up to him, so I'm going to make an attack.
Alright. Advantage.
Okay. It's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
It's gonna be 9 magical slashing damage.
And that is enough to do it. And he poofs. And you all are out of combat.
Woo! And I put my hand up to high five Tessera.
High five stack.
Ugh.
Did
you jump?
Elspeth sort of looks at the skeleton and goes, "Thank you, Lady Moira." Ends concentration.
Alright.
Oh no.
He was like digging something up, right?
No, he had his rod. He was like looking around. He seemed like he was like searching
Get his
for.
metal detector. We just
Do we
killed
take
the
it?
metal detector. We're getting metal detector person.
Probably for the best. Can we take a look at that metal detector? Maybe we
I was
can.
gonna say, yeah. Can we pick up the metal detector and use it and see what we find?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing as the one that you guys found in Tribor.
Mm-hmm.
You do know that it requires attunement. However, I do believe Finnick is already attuned to one of them.
Am I still? I did not think we still had it, but
I don't know. The people that bought the thing from you only bought the fragment. They did not buy the rod itself.
Metal detector?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't write it down. So, in any case, I guess we have one.
All right. Yeah, you guys
I'll
can load it
attune
up to
this
the.
one just to, keep everything all nice and tidy.
We'll say that the attunement on the other one broke because you guys left it or something. And you put this one on the cart, and Fennec attunes to it. I'm assuming you guys continue traveling at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, Harshanag is like, all right, well, after that warm up, I'm good to keep going.
Warm up.
Yeah.
Tessera, you said, right?
Made a fire.
Yeah, that's me.
You are an excellent fighter.
I know. Everything I know is thanks to my trainer.
Very nice. I do like that axe. Fortunately, it is a bit small for me.
A magic item. Once you attune to it, it becomes big.
Unfortunately, you don't attune to a giant sling axe. It is just a. I believe, right? A giant sling axe is an attunement, right?
Oh, that's why you
Nope.
did so much damage. I was like, oh, Hugh does
Yep.
that much damage?
Yeah, a giant
No,
sling
this
axe
is,
is.
this is Giant Slayer.
is
because it takes
not
an extra
an attunement.
2d6 damage to the weapon's type. And it technically should have fallen prone, but I already had advantage. So whatever. That was an extra 4d6 on the crit, and then it was 2d6 from the giant thing, and then it was technically 4d12. It was
From the
a
crit,
lot.
yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, because it's not attunement, I don't think it resizes to the user. At least the giant sling axe. But he's like, yes, unfortunately, it's a little too small for me. Otherwise, I'd use it myself. I'd offer a bit of a trade. Regardless, onwards.
Onwards indeed. Gets back on the magic horse.
Yeah. And he leads you all further north. Kind of starting to go in towards like the hills and such. And along this point in time, it does become night. You all start to prep a camp. He kind of leans himself against a large rock. It helps you guys kind of start a fire and settles in with a lot of you all. Let me roll something real quick.
That work tomorrow.
Do you have work tomorrow?
Nope.
No, you don't.
All right. High or low party?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
No, it sounds like the
Yeah, majority said hi.
majority said low.
Did majority say low?
Hi.
No,
It
we
was
all said hi.
50-50. Actually, yeah. Dan's the only one
I
who
thought-
said
I
low.
was the only one that said low.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh,
majority
I was
hi.
the one that said hi.
All right.
A majority said hi. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you.
Everyone but Dan said hi. Fuck you, Dan.
So yeah. So as you guys are kind of what's it called? Settling in for the night. How are we wanting to do watches?
I'll take the first floor.
Unfortunately, I haven't leveled up yet, so
Actually, maybe I'll take some with
Tessa can take.
I
the
have
first
terrible
two.
perception. So
Mhm. So
maybe
you
I'll
say you'll take the
last
first two?
one then.
Okay.
Yeah, Tessa takes the first two.
Ashnak says, "Oh, I'll keep watch with you."
That's good.
Yeah. So first watch goes on with you all, with you lot. The rest of you guys, kind of start to nod off. And as he sits down, settles in, he's like, "So you said, you learned to fight from a trainer, right?"
She, I grew up just outside of Neverwinter, and got myself into some trouble, and she helped me get out of that trouble.
Seems like a good sword.
She is. She's good. Hope I'm making her proud.
I'm certain you are. I've been kind of traversing the land trying to minimize the damage that the rest of the giants have been causing. What with the king of the storm giants going missing, people have been up in arms.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yes, I feel like I probably should have brought that up earlier. Yes, unfortunately, due to the, well, not sure which came first, but, King Hecaton, the king of the storm giants, went missing, and around that time the ordning broke. With a lack of power in order, giants have been kind of vying to see who can get their god's favor. I have no interest in the throne. I just want to make sure the smaller folk don't get wrapped up in this. Yeah. And what was your possession check?
I did not make one. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, bup, bup. Perception. Bow, bow. 17.
17. Tessera, as you guys are kind of like, as the conversation kind of trails off, you hear the noise of a herd of people kind of off in the distance.
Should have picked low.
Do they sound like... Are they coming towards us?
You hear it and you see kind of some light in the distance, kind of walking in a group. You see a good number of torches kind of like walking past. It doesn't seem like they're necessarily going towards you, but they have stopped.
Are they saying anything in particular?
They're a bit far for you to hear what they're saying.
Tessa kind of like makes a motion to Harshnag,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Do you hear that?" And she'll kind of like motion towards the like the area that the sound's coming from.
Kind of like looks up and nods. It's like, I
Think it might be a problem?
might be. Let's scope the area out, make sure we're good here.
Copy.
Right. He's gonna kind of crouch and see what he can see. Where's Frost Giant stat block? I just want to see what his things are. He's got a dark vision of 60 feet, and okay, cool. Yeah. So, the two of you kind of like begin to approach a little bit. How close do you want to get?
Enough so that we can hear what they're saying.
Okay.
But hopefully not enough to be seen or
All right.
spotted.
I'll say you guys can manage to kind of keep enough of a distance where you don't need to make a stealth check. But you guys are kind of like hiding between like the rocks and a couple of like the hills, using as like a vantage point. And you Tessera don't. You hear a couple of voices, but you don't understand what they're saying. However, Harshanak kind of like peers, and he's like, I don't recognize the tongue, but I do know that these are the one of the Uzagar tribes. Seems like they're making camp for the night.
We'll next person on watch, we'll give them the heads up, but you know, doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment, so I'm not gonna make it one.
Aye. He begins to kind of go back with you. This time I will have you make a stealth check, just a straight roll though.
A dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, you guys managed to get back without too much issue. You do hear a bit of commotion coming from the tribe, but it seems like they don't pay too much of interest. Yeah, and you guys managed to get back.
Okay.
First round is done. Who wants to take the next shift?
I guess Tessera will walk over and nudge Elspeth.
Yeah, I guess I'm taking the next shift. I don't have great wisdom, but let's do it.
It's okay, neither does Tessera. She'll, you know, point out the group, and neither me or Harchnag understood what they're saying, but you know, and she'll relay the same information that he gave her.
Mm.
Alright,
Doesn't seem to be a problem, so we didn't make it one. But be wary.
fair enough.
And night, Elspeth.
Good night. Good night, Diva. Diva Hunty Boots.
All right. Slay the boots. That was... all right, and
Psychic damage.
yeah. Please make a perception check, Elspeth.
It's a shout out to the 3 Kree.
Uh-huh.
Kree?
Roll of 4.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that right, Em?
That is
Yeah.
100% correct. Yes, it's the 3 Kree, the core 4s.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 crew.
All right. Yeah, Elspeth. You woke up and you're too focused on a voice that you heard while you were sleeping. Your mind kind of wanders a little bit, trying to think of if you can remember what you've been dreaming of recently, but nothing comes to mind.
Diva.
However, nothing goes by in the next 2 hours.
Cool.
Esme.
I wake up Esme.
After my 4 hours, she goes out for a perception check.
All right. Yeah. Perception check, please.
And I probably not adding a lot to that. 12.
12. All right, yeah. You're kind of keeping an eye out. After getting a night's rest, you feel refreshed, and you're making sure to, with the information that there's a tribe nearby, kind of keeping an eye on in that direction, but nothing seems to come of it. And the day breaks. You all kind of wake up a little stiff from sleeping out in the hills, but safe and rested. With the next day's travel up ahead, you all kind of continue your journey forward. Whoop.
Patchy.
Ignore that. There you go.
Jesus. I've been sitting in the same position for too long, and now my shoulder hurts.
Oof.
Big stretch.
Big stretch. All right.
Listen, I can't stay in one place.
You get better shoulders, forehead.
Duh.
And as you guys kind of begin to enter or like breach the forest, oh boy.
Oh, Jesus, sorry.
And as you guys begin to reach the forests, where the fuck? All right. You all start feeling the chill of the northern area, the northern areas of the Sword Coast, kind of like reaching you. The wind chill coming down from the mountains finally hitting you guys. The leaves mostly fallen from all the trees as it starts breaching into winter, or at least winter like weather around here. And you guys hear a howl. As snow begins to fall, and you all approach, and don't see much at first, but eventually crossing a kind of clearing in the forest, find another frost giant with a hound. And that's where we're going to end session.
Ah,
Stay frosty.
Frosty,
Interesting.
my friends.
Frosty the Big Man.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
I did the math for how much damage Tessera did. Bust.
Finally.
That's so